Oh, yeah.
So this is actually my first time I've ever been at Charis Books. So
Hi.
I'm always happy to find independent bookstores for sure.
Yes.
Especially around here. Oh, very cool. So thank you, Teresa and Karen, for hosting the event, and Kimberly for the invite. Congratulations on your new book, and looking forward to hearing you in a little while. So this first piece, inspired by the fact that I was just out in Fresno, California, visiting family last week because my grandmother passed away recently. And so we were having a celebration of her life. And this is the eulogy I wrote for her and read out there. And I was thinking, since this is a feminist-inspired bookstore, it would be a good place to read it again because she was certainly an empowered woman ahead of her time and was a great inspiration for me. So read this in her honor again. The wings of ceramic angels are too heavy now to hold on to or try and sculpt any longer, no matter how beautifully they were created in your image. Such stone will only weigh down the flesh, but your spirit is far too bountiful and buoyant not to rise above the gravity of mortal life's crass concerns. My Father, your Son, is there to guide you home. We are never truly alone, here on earth or in heaven. His time came far too soon, but it now makes sense that there needed to be a Thomas waiting at the gates to greet you. I had a lucid dream last night wherein we met and spoke. I was able to say all the words of gratitude in that ethereal realm that weren't able to be expressed these past few years during waking moments. And I know from the faith you instilled in me that we will see each other again in a space beyond this physical plane, where consciousness no longer needs to communicate using simple words, because it sings naturally in a transcendent language of eternal vibration. The waterfall near the lake where you once lived is overflowing today with splashing waves of holy grace. We all raise our glasses to the sun, because yours is a light that can never be depleted. Although the world is a little dimmer now, all the love you left behind and those whose lives you touched throughout your 96 years will shine brighter from this day forward, to ensure the illumination of your presence never fades. Florence is not just a spot marked on the map of Italy. It is a sacred space inscribed inside the moral compass of our hearts. A rose is just a rose, but your name is a song that we will celebrate as if in the ballroom where you dared to dance with so much style and zeal. I wake up each new morning, open wide my eyes, and see the seashell art of a boat beside my bed that you brought back from China after one of your journeys across the sea. It reminds me that I have yet to truly set sail using the wind that you blew as a gentle breath of guiding force behind my back. But when I finally do visit the vast shores of this magical globe, I will always remember to carry your passion within my blood, so that your presence can continue burning hot within these veins. The greatest advice you ever gave me was to end each evening by saying 3 things for which I am thankful. Thus, I am thankful for good family, I'm thankful for good friends, I am thankful, most of all in this moment, that your suffering has been alleviated, that your soul has ascended, and that your memory will remain forever vital in the thoughts of those who carry on now in your honor. And her name was Florence Baden Hill. That's the line about Florence in the poem. So I'll do one more quick one here. I got my start publishing poetry about 3 years ago at a site called Dissident Voice. It's a social justice newsletter that's online, and cultural, political, and they have a Sunday poetry page that Angie Tibbs runs, and that was when my first poem was published, and then I've actually been a weekly contributor there ever since for the past 3 years. So this poem originally appeared there, and now it's included in my most recent book called Poison in Paradise, which was published through a little indie press called Alien Buddha. This is called Elusive. We're all looking for something better than what we are, something deeper than what we've felt, something stronger than what we've sensed, something more honest than what we've been telling ourselves, something more steady, something more calm, something more real than what we've experienced, something that never winds up hurting us in the end. Something sweet that isn't addictive, something alive that doesn't die on us, something powerful that never loses its grace, something that never runs dry, something that never talks back, something that comforts us when we are hurting, something that understands the existential pain, something that does not lack in the moments when we need it most, something that is brave when we are full of fear, something that fits the bill, something that naturally smiles for the camera without having to fake any cheese, something rich without pretension, something high without a kite.
Nice.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I appreciate y'all letting me read tonight.